I've decided to call the voices inside of my head the council.
So I used my pendulum to figure out who was running my council, and I'm gonna show you guys because I figured out my dad was running my council and I had to tell him to exit. And once I reappointed all the positions, I feel a shift. So let me show you. First of all, if you don't have a pendulum, you can use a necklace. And if you don't know how to use one, I have a crash course on my site, so check it out before you start. Okay, so I started by asking my pendulum who runs my council. This answer is going to come to you intuitively. It's probably somebody who had a lot of control over you when you were a child. That video went viral 3 years ago, and it is one of the most important things that you could ever do when it comes to your spiritual journey. In my original video, I didn't give you guys a proper tutorial, so here is essentially what you would do. All of these things you're going to say in your head, okay? Everything that I'm about to tell you to do, you're going to say in your head. You're going to ask yourself, who is running my council? The answer is probably going to come to you really quickly. It'll probably be your primary guardian, whether it was your mom, your dad, your grandma, your aunt, your uncle, whoever it was. As soon as that name comes up, you're going to use your pendulum to confirm it. So you're going to say, is my dad running my council? Mine is telling me no because he ain't running my council no more, you know? But you're going to go through the names that pop up in your head. First, you're going to see who's running your council. And then once you find out who's running your council, you're going to hold your pendulum up and you're going to say, universe, God, whoever you deem as the creator, say, I banish this person from my council. And your pendulum is more than likely going to start making a circle until that person is gone. Now, in order to get this person to leave, you're going to need to do a little bit of shadow work. This is where shadow work is always going to come in when you're doing something spiritual like this. You're going to state why this person no longer needs to be on my council. And honestly, give a little bit of gratitude for that fact that they were there because they have led you this far in your life. Even if you don't like where you currently are, if you were to change even a little bit of the way that your life has went, it would take you completely somewhere else, and maybe you might not like where you end up, you know? So give it a little bit of gratitude and say, you know what, thank you to this person for, running my council, but it is no longer necessary. I am ready to see what life is like through my own lens and not through a filtered lens of somebody else, whatever it is. It's going to take a little moment, okay? And the pendulum is going to keep on making a circle, and once it stops, that's how you'll know that that person is gone from your council. And you might feel a physical shift in your body, because I felt it felt weird. It was like a heaviness was lifted from me. And after that day, I was able to tap more into my feminine energy because I was really in my masculine energy. You can also see if other people are on your council, because sometimes when you let people have a really big influence in your life, you will subconsciously allow them into your council. You can remove those people as well. So you can say, okay, pendulum, is there anybody else on my council that needs to be removed right now? My pendulum's telling me, yeah. So, these things take time. You might remove a few people from your council one day, and then later on, maybe years later, as you see for me, it's years later, my pendulum is now telling me, yeah, there's somebody else that needs to be removed from my council, okay? Because you can't rush your healing. Everything happens in divine timing. So your spirit, your highest self, your intuition is going to let you know when it's time to remove more spirits or more people, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it spirits from your council, okay? A lot of the times the blockages that we experience on our journey have a lot to do with the things that have been instilled in us. And we have let the spirits of our parents or our guardians run our lives and control the way that we think. So taking them out of your council is a crucial step in healing, because it helps you to actually connect more to you instead of to who your parents or your guardians tried to program you to be. One question that I got was, do these people have to be deceased? No, these are just the spirits of these people, so they are very much still alive. My dad is still alive, I think. I don't know, I don't talk to him anymore, but it's just the spirits of these people. They don't consciously know that they are running your council, so don't go trying to fight these people, but just know that they need to exit your counsel. And that is how you can make your spiritual journey just a little bit easier for you, because you're going to be able to navigate things through your own mindset and actually connect to who you really are. So give it a try and let me know in the comments who was running your counsel.